Excellent evening, excellent evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this awesome evening to our National Business Opportunity Meeting and our product training for today. It promises to be a fantastic, fantastic evening. I've traveled across cities just to be here this evening. So I want to welcome everybody. I believe that you are also set and you are ready for this amazing, amazing evening. And I'm so glad, the person we have on our panel tonight that will be speaking. I'm so glad because I know he will, give it a thorough information. He will give it a due diligence. We are going to be learning from a vast, not his vast knowledge and his intelligence tonight. And I believe you'll be gaining and learning so much. He's a doctor, a clinical, medical practitioner. So he is on board already and he's so set to take us through. But tonight, I want us to quickly start inviting. Please use this 1 or 2 minutes to quickly do reminders to the people you have called. Let them know that you are set. Let them know you are available. And we have opened the line. The link is open. The online is open. Let them know we are live. We are live tonight. We are live tonight. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Let us know where you're joining us from. Feel free. The platform is all ours. And tonight we will be learning so much. I think I love the topic I'm looking at here. It's a fantastic one. I believe that our doctor, Dr. Michael Dibor, he is on board already, a public health physician and developmental professional and lifestyle medicine practitioner as well, a seasoned lifestyle coach. He has over 2 decades of professional practice, and he's been with the Forever Living product as a business owner too, and a wellness consultant since 2015, a manager in the business, fantastic, and is married with 3 lovely children. So I believe tonight you will be learning amazing from our doctor. He is already on board. Yes, let's still tell as many people we have invited. Let them know we are live. Tell people we are live. We are live right away. Okay, can you just let me know, let me feel that you are hearing me and you are seeing me. Let me know. If you can see me, please type 2. If you can hear me and see me, you can make it 2. That's 22. All right. So I will know you are with me. You are hearing me loud and clear. Fantastic. All right. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Let's know where you are also joining us from. Awesome. Welcome on board. So Dr. Dibor, thank you, sir. I believe you're so set for us this evening. Just like I've read your profile, we will love to hear from you. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. Thank you, Madam from Canada. Thank you very much for being a part of this meeting tonight. So, Dr. Dibor, because of time, we would like to have you right away. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Yewande. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Happy Sunday to you all. So I'm glad to be here this evening with everyone. And so today we'll be looking at a very interesting topic. I hope everybody has had an excellent day. I have been on the road for over 2 weeks now. So I'm away from my family for over 2 weeks because of work. But I'm glad that we can have this, and I hope that it's going to be of benefit to every one of us. So I'm going to start off by discussing what stress management and basically giving us some tips on how we can manage. And just like Yewande has encouraged us, let's follow up on our friends and our families, those that we have invited to be part of this. reach out to them, let them, so that we can all benefit immensely from it. So let me just look for my slide so that we can start off. Okay, yeah, I hope you can see my screen. And yeah, I hope you can see my screen. Okay, so it's stress. So the topic today is a two-pronged presentation. So I'm going to be discussing stress management, how we can look and feel better, and how we can manage it, and also an opportunity that we can get out of it and also maximize, and that will also help us manage our stress. So what is stress, basically? What is stress? So stress is a normal day thing. Stress is a normal human reaction. It's a normal thing. So there are two types of stress so that you can understand. So we have the normal stress, which we call the eustress. Okay, eustress, that's the normal, which is good for you, which is the normal human reaction that happens to everyone. Okay, our body is actually designed to experience stress. Okay, so just to let us also, and I know that one thing that every one of us want to run away from is run away from stress, from stressors, for anything that's going to stress us. So we seek for comfort, we seek for pleasure. Okay, comfort and pleasurability are actually detrimental to the body. Yes. So I give us, stress, anything that our bodies, the way we are designed, we are supposed to be going through certain level of stress. Okay. So you're supposed to be hungry. Hunger is a stress to the body. And it's good for you to feel hungry before you eat. But you notice that most of us, we eat every time. We just eat because it has been drilled into our subconscious, into our mind, that we should eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes we eat supper. So some of us eat 4 times a day. Oh, you have to eat 3 times a day. You're supposed to actually eat when you are hungry. When you feel the hunger pangs, that is when your body is asking you. That's when there is a need for you to eat. That is the stressor, okay? So it's a normal body reaction. All right. So when we experience changes and challenges, our body produces physical and mental responses. That is stress. So why do you feel hungry? I'm using hunger as an example of stress. It's because your body has looked at your energy level, your body has looked at your resources, it is dipping. Your body says, oh, now I need to fill up. Okay. So your body sends you some responses. You begin to feel the hunger pangs. Okay, you feel the hunger pangs, and then you go and eat. So stress responses help our body to adjust to new situations. Okay, so stress can be positive. Stress helps to keep us alert, keeps us motivated. All right, so it's important. It helps us to be ready for danger, help us to avoid danger. All right. So I give you an example, another example. All right. So if you have an exam coming up, because you are anxious, because you have an exam coming up, your body naturally kicks in. You are able to read and assimilate better and stay awake for longer so that you can be able to read. Okay. And be able to accumulate a lot of more knowledge, cover your grounds, okay, as you prepare. So because you have you will notice that once exam is up, if most of us, I presume, have been in schools, once exam is approaching, your body kicks in a different way. Okay, when you're writing, your body kicks in a different way than when you don't have exams. So our body naturally responds. Okay, so but see, the most important thing is that our bodies are not meant to remain in those states, in those stressful states. Okay, it is meant to help our system respond, react, okay, for short periods of time. So when we are stressed, naturally, our body secretes the hunger pangs that you feel, for example, there are chemicals that your body secretes that sends, informations to your brain center where you now feel, oh, I need to. Sometimes also the same thing as thirst, right? When you're thirsty, so the same thing that when your body, you are in an exam mode and your body kicks in, you're able to read longer for 2-3 hours longer because your body has secreted some cytokines, some chemicals that are keeping your body. So the same thing when you have a fearful experience, okay, maybe you see a snake. Yeah, snake. I don't know how many of us will see snake and not be scared, right? But you see snake, if you will notice that your first instant reaction is you will jump or you will run. And usually your takeoff speed is so fast, okay? Because that thing that you have seen is a stressor, is a stressor, okay? Something that, wow. So your body kicks into what we call the fear and flight response. You take off, okay? And that is why you can actually, at that instance, you can actually jump a 6-foot wall because your body is galvanizing all the energy, resources to take you to a safe place. All right? So when stress or stressors continue without relief or period of relaxation, it leads to damage to our system. Okay? It leads to damage to our system. So during stress, our body's autonomic nervous system, okay? So the autonomic nervous system is the nervous system that controls some part of our breathing, controls our heartbeat. So that we're not the one, none of us controls our heart to beat, right? It's an autonomic nervous. None of us control our intestine moving. It's our autonomic nervous system that controls our breathing, control some part of our vision, okay? All those things that we're not able to control for ourselves. In fact, how you produce urine, the internal organs, the autonomic nervous system is what that control it. It is inbuilt, okay? It's built to manage and respond to stress. So it helps our bodies to face stressful situations. So autonomic nervous system is what helps the body to secrete these chemicals that I talk about. I call them chemicals. Okay, we have specific names to call them in medicine, but don't bother about. They're all chemicals that our body secretes and we respond to it. So one of those chemicals, okay, is a normal chemical that our body secretes during the day to also help us to utilize energy better, to be able to, be more responsive. And it is called cortisol. So it is the day chemical. So there are actually 2 hormones that control our body, our, normal body rhythm. So we call them, they are 12-hourly hormone. So it is cortisol, which is the day hormone, and melatonin, which is the night hormone. So the 2 have generally opposite effect. So we start secreting cortisol in our body from 6 a.m. Till 6 p.m. By 6 p.m., we start secreting melatonin. So cortisol breaks down. Cortisol helps you to move. That because our body naturally is created to be active. So it's the cortisol that helps you to utilize energy, burn energy. All right. So when you are awake, it keeps you awake. When you're awake all the time, it means you are burning your cortisol even at night. While melatonin is the rebuilding, rejuvenating hormone. And that is why it is secreted best when we are sleeping, when we are in the dark. All right. So those are two hormones. All right. So when you are in a long-term stress, we call it chronic stress. Okay. Your body continues to secrete these chemicals. The longer they are in your system, they begin to cause damage. Your body is the one producing it. So cortisol, excessive cortisol in your system will cause damage to your internal organs, to your brain, to your heart, to your intestine, to your immune system, and you begin to have all manner of signs and symptoms. So initially, your body will be giving you the signs. When you're under stress, your body will be giving you different type of signs and symptoms, all right? So you can be having aches and pain. You just have some, innocuous discomfort, body pain here and there. Okay, you may have chest pain, sometimes you may feel like you're having palpitation, your heart is racing, right? So you can be just tired, exhausted, okay? Or you may be having trouble sleeping. So you remember that there is a correlation between stress and worrying, okay? So when you are beginning to have chronic stress, you can begin to get into the realm of becoming worried. So that's the mental conditions, of that, okay? Then, of course, remember that when we are always, don't ever forget, whenever we are under stress, our body responds to that stress by producing chemicals. So those chemicals are not meant to be in our system for long. So, but when you are under stressful condition all the time, your body continues to produce. So you begin to damage. So stress actually can lead to you having wound in your stomach, which is called an ulcer. Okay, can lead to hypertension, can lead to diabetes, it can lead to muscular tension. Okay, it can lead to you not digesting your food very well. Okay, it can actually affect our sex life too when we are stressed. When you are really stressed, something is bothering you. All right, it also what weakens our immune system. But that is the most dangerous part of it because it weakens you, so you are more prone to diseases and infections. Okay, all right. So stress can lead to depression. You can have an emotional and mental symptoms of stress too. Anxiety, irritability, you get easily angered. So you need to watch when we are stressed, you can easily lose it. You are very impatient. And an accumulation of it can lead you to being sad. Okay? Can lead to different kind of things. So what are the things that causes stress? And how do we manage? What are some of the things that we do to even manage stress by ourselves? Okay? Some people turn to alcohol, all right? And begin to consume. I'm taking it to relaxation. Or remember what do you do? What do you turn to when you are stressed? Some people turn to gambling, some people turn to very, very detrimental behaviors. All right. Okay. Some people they eat when they are they begin to eat when they are stressed. When something is bothering them, they keep eating. For some people, it is maybe the way they react or start to manage stress, which is unhealthy behavior, is you have compulsive, sexual or shopping or being constantly on your phone, on social media, smoking. Some people use drugs, okay? Some people smoke marijuana. Some people are turned to smoking cigarettes. I'm using it to relax, but we know all these behaviors will further, rather than get you out of your stressful condition, would further harm your health. So you got to always think health is about an investment that you need to make. Your health is an investment. Okay. I know that, right now we have about 75 people in watching me right now or listening to me. I'm sure it's either you have either been sick by yourself or you've seen somebody who has lost their health. And you remember the saying that health is wealth. Okay? You cannot be wealthy if you don't invest. So if health is wealth, then you need to invest in your health. It has to be a deliberate, conscious effort to invest into your health. All right? And so you being part of this is an investment into your health because you are acquiring knowledge, which hopefully you will utilize to make changes to your life. So one core principle that I've always given to myself is whatever knowledge that I have acquired, any knowledge that I acquire, the first beneficiary of that knowledge is myself. Okay, whatever thing I learned, the first beneficiary of it is myself. So anything I learn about health is my benefit. I use it for myself first. Okay, before I even start telling any other person. You use for yourself, your experience before you start talking to people. So Health is an investment. Is an So, and you don't do investment by accident. Most of us look at our health, we assume, oh, I'll be healthy, I'll be okay. No, you don't do any investment by accident. All right. Investments are made with deliberateness. You have to be deliberate about your investment. So you got to always understand that your health is an investment. So if you are thinking of having great health, excellent health, then you need to take time to invest. Think about it. Okay. And so do not turn to these unhealthy behaviors to manage chronic stress. All right. Some people engage even into excessive talking, gossiping about other people, excessive TV watching. Okay. So you begin to, and you will notice, you will see that you are doing some things more and more, spending time doing what you are not supposed to be doing. So how do you prevent stress, or how do you manage stress? Okay. So there are many ways to manage stress. There are many ways you can prevent being stressed. So first thing is find out what is causing your stress. Okay. What is that thing that is causing you? Identify the stressor. Okay. It may be, if it's finances, it may be relationships. Okay. It may be somebody in your relationship. It may be, whatever it is. Okay. You need to identify what is causing your stress. Remember that I started by saying that stress is a normal thing in life, and our body is built to have stress. What we do not want to see, or we're trying to prevent now, is the chronic stress. Okay? Is the chronic stress. So that's what we're trying to prevent and manage. So hence the topic, stress management. So the first thing, so there's so many ways you can manage your stress. Okay. So you need to try some relaxation that you need to do. Now, some people, I relax by going to go and take alcohol. No, that's not relaxation. All right. So the first thing you can even do when you are feeling stressed, when you're feeling some of these aches, is even to do some simple breathing exercise. Some simple breathing exercise. Okay. So you can do, sit down quietly, breathe, slowly with your nose, then exhale with your mouth open. Okay. You can repeat that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now, when you do that, one of the things that kind of breathing exercise does for you is that it brings down your blood pressure. It helps your body to calm down. And once your blood pressure in your heart rate most blood flows in to take out some of the chemicals your body has secreted, so that your body can quickly metabolize them and excrete them. Okay. So you have to try some relaxation, whatever. It can be, okay, meditation. It can be if you know how to do yoga, okay. It can be just simply listening to music. Okay. It can be stretching, can stretch. And there are so many programs you can find online that will help you to see how you can actually try to relax. So relax, take your mind off it. Because the reality about it is that when you begin to focus on the things that stress you, okay, maybe you're having a difficulty in a relationship or whatever it is, you focus on that. Your body continue to churn on that, continue to eat on that. You realize one thing, you're just in a vicious cycle. Even though you are worried about it, it doesn't change your situation. However, you can choose your response. Remember, I said that health is wealth. Therefore, you have to be deliberate in investing. So these are decisions you have to take. Managing stress, you have to decide that anytime I'm stressed, you have to deliberate. Anytime I'm stressed, I'm going to do some breathing exercise. I'm going to take my mind off it. Okay? So you're going to take another way to also manage it. You need to take good care of your body. You got to watch what you eat. Okay? You're going to watch what you eat. Now, if you note, for some of us, when we're stressed, we begin to consume very high sugar diets. Okay? We eat a lot of junk food. And we're further harming our system. All right? So you have to be deliberate. You have to be deliberate in how, because if you equip your body with the right resources, your body will also respond appropriately when you have stress. So how you eat, what kind of food that you eat, okay? And usually my simple thing that I'll let us know is that make sure you are eating plant-based whole, W-H-O-L-E, whole diet, plant-based whole diet, all right? You got to eat, you must be eating right. You must increase your physical exercise. Our body is meant to be physically active. We're not meant to be lying down. If you calculate at the end of this program, I want you to sit down and ask yourself, deliberately, say, how many hours do I spend sitting down and lying down? Today, just calculate today from the time you woke up this morning, perhaps woke up at 5 a.m., whatever time you woke up, calculate from that time till now, how many hours you have spent sitting down or lying down. I can guarantee you that for 95% of us here, that 2/3 of that time or more we spent sitting down. So from what time is it? It's 7. Okay, so that's, we're well into we just have how many hours? We're about 17 hours or 18 hours into the day, right? So let's say you've slept part of the day. You're sleeping from 12 a.m. till maybe you woke up at 5. That's 5 hours of sleep, right? So you move 5 hours. So you have 12 hours of physical activity. That 12 hours, I can guarantee that you've been sitting down out of that 12 hours for 90% of us for at least 8 to 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours, yes. And that is detrimental. And it's already 7 p.m. going to 8 p.m. We're likely going to go to bed, isn't it? Sleeping most of the time. Our bodies are meant to exercise, okay? You have to physically exercise. Then, of course, you have to have enough sleep, right? You have to have the right sleep, okay? And those who have listened to me in the past, that I talk about your diet, I talk about, physical activity, I talk about your sleep, okay? Because it helps you to manage your body, to manage stress a whole lot better. Then your mental capacity, your mental ability, staying positive, thinking positive thoughts, okay? And practicing gratitude and removing people who are toxic. Everyone around you, particularly right now in our country, that we are going through quite a whole lot, and everybody around you, all they are doing is they are just complaining. Oh, complaining. What you are simply doing when you keep listening to people complaining and whining, you are just absorbing that negative energy. You are increasing your stress level. So you got to deliberate to stay positive in your mind. Okay? Have hope that things are going to get better. And because you have hope that things will be better, you will be deliberate in working towards getting things better. See yourself being better. Then be grateful. Practicing gratitude is an incredible way of managing stress. Really focusing on being grateful. Now, if you can't be grateful, you can't be practicing gratitude when you are looking at what you don't have. When your focus is on what you lack, you can't be grateful. For you to be grateful, you need to shift your mind to what you have. Okay? You need to shift your mind to that's what will give you the ability to be grateful. And when you do that, just that mental shift, being deliberate, it doesn't come to anyone naturally. Gratitude doesn't come to anybody naturally. No. Nobody is born to be a complainer. Nobody is born to be someone who is who's grateful. We deliberately cultivate those attitudes, those behaviors. All right. So practice gratitude. If there's something that simple thing that you can easily be doing that will help you manage your stress, is maybe before you go to bed, write out 5 things that you are grateful for. And make sure that they're not the same thing every day. Okay? So if today you are grateful for your wife, your children, your job, tomorrow look for other things you can be grateful. Can be as that you are grateful for. I'll share a particular experience with us. Yesterday, like I said, I'm away from my family. So yesterday I went to the restaurant, across from the hotel I'm staying to go and eat. So I came out from that restaurant, about to cross the road. All right. So the road, the vehicles were coming from my right, going to my from my left, going to my right. So as soon as I came out, I looked at my left to see which vehicles are coming if I can cross the road. And I did not see any vehicle. So I just took a step. And the next thing I saw was a bike man that was driving against traffic. He brushed me. And he never looked back. Now, because I am someone who had consciously been practicing it, instantly, I was grateful that I did not take 1 inch. When I came back to my hotel room, I sat down, I reflected on it, and was so grateful because I knew that if for a split second I had moved 1 inch further, it may have knocked me down, and I don't know what kind of injury I may have sustained. So, but see, if you have to be deliberate in switching on your act of being grateful, your gratitude, that is a practice. Write down 5 things. I wrote down part of the things I wrote down before going to bed last night. So there will always be, so you will say things you are grateful for. The fact that somebody even smiled at you, and you made somebody to smile, that your child could smile at you, that you could talk, those little things. So sometimes we wait for the big things when I get the big job. No. One of the things, if you don't take anything away from these sessions today, practice gratitude. All right? Accept the fact that you cannot control everything. There are things that are outside your control. Like I always say, I tell people, when you are in a situation, okay, there are external factors and internal factors. When you are in any situation whatsoever, focus on what you can control. You cannot control the behavior of other people. You can control your own behavior. You can control your own response. You can control what you say. You can control how you look at that event or that act. Those are within your control. You can't control everything. So if you focus on what you can control, you are able to let go of worry about situations that you cannot change. Okay, so you can look at focus. Okay, well, I have a friend, a senior, a mentor, and I worked with, and he always tells me, no matter what problem you bring to him, he said, do not worry yourself. No situation remains the same. No situation remains the same 24 to 72 hours. Something will give. Okay, so that something will change. Something will happen. All right. So learn to say no to additional responsibilities. Some of us, people ask us to do things, we keep saying yes, 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 and we keep taking a lot more things. Learn to say no. All right. Stay connected with people. Say people around you. Stay with people that give you positive energy. People that make you laugh. People that will keep you calm. People that make you happy. People that will provide you emotional, not those that will be draining you. So when we say stay with people, have your social connectedness. That is the 4th prong of our lifestyle medical practice. Okay. There are 4 things in it. All right. That nutrition, physical exercise, sleep, and social connectedness. Our ability, be a good listener, share responsibilities. So when you do this, everything I've said doesn't come naturally. There are things that you have to be deliberate about. Okay. So now, so in terms of taking care of yourself, you need to also prepare your system, prepare your body, prepare your being, so that you can even be prepared for stress, for stressful events that happens to you. Hence why sometimes you have to also supplement what you are eating. What you eat is key. Okay. Your immune system is very, very key into what you are doing. So hence why I'm going to be sharing with us some supplements that will help us to build our system to manage stress a whole lot better. All right. One of is a product that we have called the Forever. Look out and My apologies.
Welcome back, sir.
I don't know where you guys missed me, but I just noticed that my internet just disappeared.
It's just like a minute.
Okay.
Just like a minute, sir.
Okay. Let me find my presentation. Okay.
Welcome back, sir. It's the technical glitch. Please, let's just be patient. Doctor is putting back his slide.
Apologies. Okay.
Yes.
So bottom line is how, what we feed into our system is also how our body will help us to respond to stress. All right, what we feed our body. So if you remember, everything I've spoken about is deliberateness about how you take care of yourself and what you feed your system. One of the ways you can also take care of your system is by giving your body the right nutrients. Okay, providing your system with the right nutrients that you have. And one product that you need to supplement your diet, and one product that I would really recommend for everyone here listening to me, is the Forever Aloe Vera Gel. All right. Now, Forever Aloe Vera Gel is the very first product that was certified by the International Aloe Science Council, okay, for its purity, for its quality. So if anybody is offering you any aloe vera-based product, look for the International Aloe Science Council seal. If it's not there, then there is no aloe vera in that. Whatever they're telling you is not true. All right. So what does aloe vera gel do for you? Remember that I said that one of the things that impacts on our ability to respond to stress, or how stress affects us, is that it impacts on our immune system. All right. Now, and that you need to eat the right diet. But of course, if you eat the right food, most of us eat, some of us eat, but our body does not absorb the nutrients, because our intestinal organs, our digestive system are not, are not clean. Okay. So aloe vera gel supports your digestive system, and it helps your body to absorb nutrient maximally. Okay. It helps your body to absorb nutrients. So what it does, and there are well over 200 different compounds in our aloe vera gel. More than 200 compounds, okay? Minerals, vitamins, vitamin B. So it's actually a very rich drink that you can take, because it comes as a drink, all right? So providing that support. Now, when you give your body the natural nutrients that is required, it enhances your ability to respond to stressful situation. But please do not remain in a stressful situation for a long time, all right? So it supports your natural system. So this is something that you need to be taking every single day. A glass of aloe vera gel at least every day. And how do you take aloe vera gel? It's very simple. Take it on an empty stomach. That should be the first thing, the first, after your whatever ritual you do in the morning, take it on an empty stomach, at least, an hour to 2 hours before you have, if you're the kind of person that eat breakfast before you take your breakfast. So that Forever Aloe Vera Gel, highly recommended, that will help you. Another product that is very important when you are feeling stressed is our Aloe Blossom Herbal Tea. All right. So it is one that helps you to relax. All right. Because it contains certain compounds. Okay. It contains ginger, it contains cinnamon, it contains chamomile, and also orange peel. All right. So chamomile and cinnamon. Chamomile helps to have some central nervous system effect in terms of helping your body to relax. If you are struggling to relax, a glass cup, a cup of, aloe blossom, either taken as hot, or you can also brew it and chill it and take it as, a cold drink, be add honey to it. All right. Complements and perfectly relaxes you. All right. So it's something that if you always feel anxiety, or maybe you're struggling, to relax. When you're not relaxed, you struggle to sleep, right? When you're not relaxed, so aloe vera gel is very, very beneficial to you. Okay, the aloe blossom tea. This is something that is key, and and in addition to it, orange peel is also a very it's also a component that is inside our aloe blossom. Very rich. You need to when you are brewing our aloe blossom tea, everyone will be asking you, wow, and it really is something that they will want to make to also have with you. Another supplement that is also very beneficial that will also help you. Okay. Remember, where does stress affect every part of the body, but it impacts most our brain, our cardiovascular system. All right. Those are the two organs that it's more impacted. All right. So if you're a supplement that is going to be very beneficial to you is our Forever Arctic Sea. Okay, now this is a perfectly balanced omega-3 supplement. Okay, derived from codfish, salmon, aquavit, and sardine fish. Okay, this is where it is harnessed. So it's an important food for your brain and for your cardiovascular health. All right. So because it gives your body the omega-3, there are different types of cholesterol that we have in the system. Okay. And each cholesterol is important in its own way, but there are some that we do not produce that we have to take in. Omega-3 is something that we need to take. Our body does not naturally produce this. If you know that some cholesterol that will tell you that, these are healthy cholesterol, and some cholesterol will say that they are not so healthy cholesterol, right? But one thing that you need to understand that our brain is made up of two main things. Our brain is made up of fat and water. Okay, so giving yourself, if you give your system the right nutrients, which what Arctic Sea delivers directly to your brain, to your system, right? It enhances. So this is one supplement that you should always have around you. So Forever Arctic Sea helps because when you're improving your brain health, you're also improving your autonomic nervous system, you're also improving your enteric nervous system, giving it the natural things it requires to improve its health. So these are things that another important supplement that I also recommend to strengthen your immune system is our Forever Immune Blend. All right. So this is a combination of different botanicals and vitamins and powerful antioxidants. Okay, so when we use the word antioxidants, there are vitamins and some minerals that are very important. So just for you to understand how our system works, inside of our system are different pathways, okay, that helps us to produce energy, helps us to utilize energy, okay, and in each pathway, minerals and vitamins play critical roles. All right. So your immune system works around the clock to keep your body safe and healthy, isn't it? That's what as you are sitting down right now, you have cells in your body. You are inhaling organisms from the air. Okay. Some of us have eaten food today that have been contaminated. We have sent our immune cells on errands. They've been working. Okay. The reason why we don't come down with malaria every time is because before you come down with malaria, your body has been fighting the malaria parasite. It is when it is overwhelmed that you break down and have. So our immune system constantly. Now, if you now burden it again with stress, of course, when you are stressed, one typical thing I'll give you as an example, if you're writing exams, remember that you're more likely to have malaria, a bout of malaria, while you're having exams or immediately after you have exams, because you've gone through a very stressful period, all right? And your immune system dips. So the malaria parasite can come out and begin to cause havoc. What Forever Immune Blend does for you is that it helps to build your immune, strengthen and your immune system. Okay, so always remember that 80% of your immune tissues is actually located in your digestive tract. So if you see everything I've been trying to pick the benefit of aloe vera gel when I say it helps your digestive tract, right? So immune blend, so most of the macrophage, most of the immune system are inside our gut wall, all right? So the healthier your gut is, the healthier your intestine is, the better the performance of your immune system. The better your performance of your immune system, the more proactive they are and the more healthy you are going to become. Sometimes our body, to just give you guys a simple example, our bodies in the bid of producing cells, replicating, our skin keeps replicating, there are always some cells that are produced abnormally, all right? It is the immune systems that find these cells that don't have the right markers and remove them. When your immune systems are not functioning optimally and these cells remain in your body, it can lead to other, possibly other disease conditions. So your immune system is the key. So Forever Immune Blend delivers all that is required, all the essential nutrients and vitamins that you required for your immune system to be built. Another supplement that will also help your digestive system is our Forever Active Pro B. All right. So it supports, this is a probiotic that gives and enriches the bacterial flora inside your gut wall. God in his wisdom had put inside our gut wall bacteria. So inside our gut wall are, billions of bacteria that are helping us to do for indigestion, helping our immune system, so cells to be properly, and that is why it is important that you don't continue to take antibiotics. But anytime you take antibiotics, you kill the natural bacteria flora. Are you aware that the organism that that causes typhoid fever, a lot of people tell you have typhoid fever, and I tell them it's not true. Okay, when you have typhoid fever, a very serious illness, is actually a normal bacterial commensal in the body. Okay, so that is why if you do whiteout tests for everyone, everybody has a titer value for whiteout test, because it's the Salmonella typhi and paratyphi A and B are part of the normal bacteria that is inside our system. Okay, so now what ProB does for you, what Active ProB does, that it replenishes this bacteria, they can function. So it's very important in supporting your digestive system and in supporting your immune system. So your level of health is dependent on the level or how strong your immune system is. So everything you need to do is to strengthen that. Another very important supplement that is also very important, I call it the transporter, is our Forever Agi Plus. All right, so the Agi Plus contains an essential amino acid called L-arginine. All right, so the other things it contains what the amino acid is, the final product produced after breaking down of protein. Okay, so there are different amino acids. So, but why is L-arginine important? L-arginine supports the production of nitric oxide. What does nitric oxide do for you? Nitric oxide helps to relax the muscles of the blood vessels. So we have two main types of muscles in our body. So our skeletal muscles are called skeletal muscles, okay? All right? Then inside our intestine, what makes our intestine to keep our muscles, okay? There are other places you have this muscle. We call those type of muscles smooth muscles. So they don't have the same properties as the skeletal muscle. So nitric oxide helps the smooth muscle to relax. So thereby ensuring that a lot of blood gets to every part of the body. Remember that I said that when you are under stress, your body reacts by producing some chemicals. The longer those chemicals are in your system, the more damage they do. They're supposed to be there for a little while. So it's important that your blood circulation is optimal to ensure that the chemical gets to where it needs to act there, and it is utilized. The byproducts are taken to the organs that are going to excrete it. Okay, excrete those organs. And that is what the benefit of Agi Plus really does for you. Okay, so because it ensures that blood circulation is, so I call it a very important transporter. All right, so those are the products that I have. Now, if you really like this product, I will take questions at the end, but you can get this product today, tomorrow, at any time that you want. But also you have an opportunity of also using this product to do a very, very important business, which will take me to my next presentation, which is looking at the business part of what we are doing. Okay, and that is how you can get some of this product and also use them as a very important business opportunity. I know that in our country today, all of us are looking for, I'm sure most people, not necessarily all of us, a lot of people are looking for opportunity of how they can increase their earning. And what is it that is more important to you? Right now, several things can be important to you. All right, several things can really matter to you. I've spoken about our health. Okay, maybe it's your excellent health. Of course, this opportunity gives you that, and we have several other products that will also help your cardiovascular health, that will also help your digestive health. Now, remember that throughout my presentation, I did not mention any disease condition. Okay, I didn't say there's this treatment or that treatment. No, that is not what this is about. This is about enhancing giving your body all the nutrients it requires to function optimally. So if you are thinking of an excellent health, you are in the right place. Continue to listen to me. I'm going to tell you about that. If you're thinking of increasing, supporting your children's education, I know that recently, when my children vacated, they came home with very lovely love letters from the school, telling me that school fees have been increased, right? And I'm sure that I'm not the only one that is going through that. Some of us want our children to have the best quality education, all right? Some of us now are thinking, I need to have another plan B. I need to have something that gives me, extra income. What is it that matters most? Some of us want to have more time freedom, okay? What is it that matters most to you? Whatever it is, pay attention to me. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you an opportunity that can help you accomplish that. You can see this is my slide. Every one of us here is in one, okay, or more of this quadrant, all right? You can see that there's a quadrant that you have, there are 4 quadrants called the ESBI quadrant. See the employee, the self-employed, the business owner, and the investor. A lot of us, if you have a job, if you're employed, you're in paid employment, then you're an employee, right? But how are you earning your money? It means you have to go to work before you are paid, okay? If you don't work, you don't get paid. So what are you doing? You are exchanging time for money, okay? You're exchanging time for money. So you don't have any leverage. So you have a job. For some of us here, may also be, we have our own business. We have our own small business that we are running. We are self-employed. But if you don't open your barbing salon, if you don't open that your shop, you can, if you don't open it, you will not sell and you will not make money. So you have to, what are you still doing? You are still exchanging time for money. You have to be present to earn money. The day you're not present to earn money in that shop, you don't earn money. You still don't have what? So you own a job, all right? And you still don't have leverage. Look at the B and I quadrant. In the B and I quadrant, you have people who are business owners. So when we talk about a business owner, these are people who who own a system, okay? So they don't have to be there for that system to run. So they own companies, all right? So you look at banks. The owners of banks are not the ones running the banks. They employed several people who are running them. So they own a system. They own a banking system, or they own an industrial system, the likes of Dangote, all right? So when they own those systems, they have people working for them. So the more people that work for them, the more money they make. So they have leverage. When you say you have leverage, remember your jack is what's giving you like a leverage, isn't it? With leverage, with a little effort, you can do more, isn't it? So if you look at them, so the more people, right? So they are accumulating everybody's time and making money. Okay, and that's why they can have several companies. The more people work for you, the more money you make. And some other people they send money on errands too. They invest in other people's businesses. Okay, they send their money on errands. All right, so money makes money for them, earning them what we call passive income. Money works for them. Where would you rather be? Who among these 4 quadrants are those that will have more time to spend with their family, do the things that they love to do? Of course, you agree with me, people in B and I quadrant. Wherever you are right now, and have an opportunity that can help you to be in these two quadrants. You can still be where you are. I'm still in my, paid employment. I'm still an employee, but, gradually also building my own B and I quadrant. So the opportunity I have to introduce to you this evening is in the direct selling or the network marketing industry. Yes, network marketing industry. All right. Now, do you know that the network marketing industry is worth $186 billion with over 128 million independent representatives? Yes. So these independent representatives are like independent distributors. They own their own business and they do their own business at their own time. Okay. At their own terms. They choose who they want to work with, how they want to work, when they want to work. All right. So it's all based on your determination and zeal and your efforts. All right. So it gives that opportunity. Now, there are different components, different segments, or different parts of network marketing business. You have the cosmetic and personal, you have the wellness, you have, financial, you have clothing. There's so many. All right. But the company that I have to share with you this evening operates in the cosmetic and personal care space and wellness. Of course, 24% of network marketing is in personal and cosmetic care. 34% is in wellness. So the company I have to offer you actually is already occupying almost 60% of the space of network marketing. All right. So the question is, hey, why network marketing? Some of us are heard, oh, no, I'm tired of it. Well, why? What business can you start off right now? Okay, with less than 500,000 naira, with 200,000 naira, with nothing. Okay, so network marketing is a low risk business ownership. It takes little, something you can actually even start it with nothing, right? Yes, you can actually start with nothing. You can start with just all you need is just your desire, your will to learn and do the needful. All right. It also gives an opportunity of earning an extra income while you are doing what you are currently doing, whether you are still in paid employment or you run your own personal business. Okay. All right. You can set up your own financial goal and grow towards it, earning extra income. It has flexibility because you can choose when to work, how to work, and how much work you want to do, whether you want to commit 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 8 hours to it, is up to you. But for whatever level of effort you put into it, it will pay you and reward you adequately. And most importantly, it's an opportunity where you get a lot of training for free. Yes, a lot of training for free and mentorship. Those of you who are here today have just even benefited. I've just done a training on stress management, right? And it's because of this opportunity. And so many other things that you can. I've been, I was well into over a decade in practice before I knew what they call personal development. I knew about personal development when I joined the network marketing business. And that transformed my life, 180 degrees completely. All right. So you have first a chance of developing a business expertise. All right. Things I know about business today, I learned from network marketing business. And of course, it pays you based on your performance. Pays you based on your efforts. So the greater your effort, the greater your earning potential. And that is it. So who are we? We are the Forever Company. All right. Our name is Forever Living Products. And Forever Living Products is a vertically integrated company and is debt-free. What do I mean by it's vertically integrated? It's a company that owns everything. So it owns the ground upon which the plant and the crops are planted. All right. It owns the harvesting. It owns the company, the industry that manufactures each of the products. It owns the distribution lines. Forever does not, give out any of his business. So it's vertically integrated. And the beauty of it is that when it's vertically integrated, you can control quality at every given time. And Forever is debt-free. It's one company that is not owing anybody. They're not borrowing money. And they've been in existence for over 40 years. Okay? In existence for over 40 years. Been in Nigeria now for over 25 years. Doing business in the health and wellness sector. This is the founder of Forever Living. His name is Rexmond. And this is the ethics, the principle upon which the business is built. And Rexmond says we will create a profitable environment where individuals can, with dignity, be what they want to be, where integrity, empathy, and fun are our guides. We will create and cherish a passion for and a belief in our company, our products, and our industry. We will seek knowledge and balance, and above all, we will be courageous as we lead our company and its forever business owners. You can see, focused on helping you and I be the best that we can possibly be. Okay. Sorry. These are the management team of currently managing the company, the company of Forever Living Product International. These individuals you see have a cumulative of over 300 years of management experience running this company, running a business. So it's a business that's been there for over 40 years. So question is, why Aloe? Forever is known as the Aloe company, Aloe Vera company. Forever owns the largest aloe farm, okay, in the world, produces the largest aloe-based product in the world. Now, why aloe? Aloe is so beneficial, both internally, as talked about our Forever Aloe Vera Gel, when I was talking about some products that will help you, to strengthen yourself and be able to support you as you live and manage your stress. And it's also very important externally, okay? So you can use it internally and also externally, supporting, helping you to promote a healthy immune system, a healthy digestive system, supporting nutrient absorption, energy production, and all the rest. So what makes Forever, Living products different? Why is it different? Of course, we're the largest grower of aloe vera gel. We have the patented stabilized process of aseptic manufacturing of aloe vera based. If you've ever seen an aloe vera plant, if you cut it, you know that after, if you remove the gel, you leave it for a few minutes, it oxidizes, it changes color. Forever found a way of naturally, stabilizing the aloe, so that the aloe you are drinking is the same thing as if you are taking the pulp, the aloe vera pulp, and you're actually, we have a scientific advisory board, with highly qualified professionals, consistently every single year. Forever Living product is consistently providing and producing new products. So is a company that is alive and growing, that is always constantly doing that, certified by International Aloe Science, for potency and purity. So the quality of products are exceptional and off the chart. And of course, in Forever, we say we want you to look better and also feel better. So we have different products. We have drinks, bee products, nutritionals, weight loss, weight management products, combo packs, skincare, personal care, and household items. All right. So how do you join the Forever? If you join the Forever, these are the different levels where you can join. You can actually start your journey as a Novos customer today. Start your business, and if you register as a Novos customer, Forever will sell the products to you at 5% at 5% discount. Okay, so meaning that if you buy and you resell and you sell to someone, you make a 5% profit. Okay, so you can buy one product and sell, you make it 5%, accumulate. All right, but you actually start the business when you are able to move product. You are able, you as a person, able to move product, what 2K's credit. So every product of Forever is weighted by a weight average we call it case credit. All right. So that this creates uniformity anywhere. So wherever you are buying the same product anywhere in the world, is the same quality, is the same weight, is the same amount. All right. So anytime you're able to buy product within 2K's credit, you as yourself, all right, automatically the system Forever recognizes you as a Forever business owner and registers you as an assistant supervisor. Then this is when Forever sells to you at, a discount of 30%, giving you that wholesale discount. All right. In addition to your discount on your personal purchase of 5%. Okay. So you also have that, and of course have opportunities of growing your business. Now, when you become an assistant supervisor, you are also opportune to retail the products and also invite other people. So when you and your team are able to move products, okay, buy products in a month or 2 consecutive months of what 25 case credit. So not you alone now, you and your team. So you may have in your team people who are Novos customer buying their one case. You may also have another assistant supervisor doing this for you. And you're able to do that in a month or 2 consecutive months. You become a supervisor. And if you become a supervisor, you in addition to what the discounts that you have an additional 8% discount on your personal purchase. Okay, you have a 3% discount on bonus on your assistant supervisor. So anything your assistant supervisors are doing, you earn 3% of their income, and that is how it is. The goal is to become, your first step, and there are several goals actually. Your first step or first goal is to become a manager. You can say as the manager place where you and your team are able to move within 2 months, within a month. You can do it in a month, or you can do it in 2 consecutive months, all right, of 120 case credit. Okay, that makes you a manager. Or you and your team are able to do 150 case credit in 4 consecutive months. That makes you also a manager. And of course, as a manager, you have your 30% discount, but you now have an additional 18% discount on your personal purchase. So your total discount is about 48%. Of course, you also earn bonuses on your Novos customer of 18%, 5% on your assistant manager, 10% on your supervisors, and 30% on your assistants. There are other levels of you can do. So what do we do in Forever? What do you do? What do you really do in the business? There are 4 things that basically we do. 4 simple things, all right? So you use the products, you buy product and you use it. So buy, I have product I use, travel with every time, okay? So become your own best customer. So find 1 or 2 or 3 products that you like, okay? Since I joined Forever, my body lotion, yes, has always been in a Forever Aloe Vera moisturizing cream. Sometimes I mix it with Forever Aloe Vera jelly, right? So be your own best customer, all right? Now, when you are using the product, one thing you will notice, okay, is that you are getting value. So it's a lot easier. One thing that stood out for me, I used to be someone that is prone to having common cold, okay? Now, because I was using the product, my immune system improved so tremendously that I noticed that I was not having common cold. I don't have common cold. People can be having common cold everywhere. I don't. Except maybe once or twice a year. This is someone that somebody sneezes here, I used to have it. And I begin to tell people that you don't. I say, no. What happened? I said, I'm using some supplement that has helped my immune system. So wow, that encouraged them to also. So you share the products, you talk to people about the benefits you have experienced, all right? And your goal is to get people who are going to be buying products regularly from you, okay? Either every month or every other month. When you have this crop of people, that guarantees you an income every single month. So when you begin to do that and they're buying product, of course, you have to tell them about the opportunity that, do you know that this product they're buying and you're using, you can also use it to make money. And so that's how you build a team, okay? So of course, not everyone you talk to will listen to you. Not all of us that are sitting down in this that will join the business today or join, some of us may never join, some of us may join later, all right? But you see, you have to continue to do it. So you build your team. The same thing you are doing is what you are encouraging them to do, okay? And that's where the coaching of your team comes in. Those are the 4 things. So because as you join, people are going to be supporting you to be to your best. You also have to do the same. So those are the 4 basic things that we do in that's the 4th thing that is required for you to be successful in the business. And interestingly, you can be in business, own a business here in Nigeria, and be in over 160 countries in the world. All right. There are also other benefits that you get from as you do the business. Apart from your bonuses that you earn, Forever also offers you additional opportunities to increase your income. All right. And one of the things that they offer you is global travel. All right. To the other additional incentive that Forever gives to you. Okay. Some of our of our teammates, for those who qualified, okay, will be traveling next month or maybe in October to Pattaya. All right, that's this for the Ego managers retreat. One and forever gives you, for each of your travel, we give you 2 tickets. So if you qualify, yours forever will also encourage you to invite someone of your choice, either your dad, your mom, your wife, your child, whoever you like. And forever will also pay their ticket, okay, and provide them all that is required for you to be a part of this. For next year, because so this one's qualification for it has closed, but the qualification for next year is still ongoing, and that one is going to be a boat cruise, and that has additional special things. Okay, it's going to be an international boat cruise. This is the global rally. So every year, actually, you have opportunity of qualifying for 2 trips. So we have a global rally, which usually happens around April, and we have our Ego manager retreat. And there may be other travels that, depending on what other incentives, because sometimes there may be other incentives. So if you join, if you've never been in a boat cruise, okay, traveling different countries on a boat for over a week, this is an opportunity for you. Another incentive that Forever has is the Forever to Drive, all right? And this you can actually qualify for every 3 years. And there are different levels you can in additional to your monthly bonuses, and an additional $9,600 okay? Of course, they'll pay you the equivalent in Naira. And this is renewable so you can use it to do any major. You can use it to buy a car, or pay your children's school fees, or buy a generator, buy whatever you want, okay? And you can, every 3 years, this is also renewable for you. This is the icing on the cake. Every year, Forever shares a part of his profit, annual profit, with Forever business owners who have qualified. So they call it the chairman bonus, all right? So where Forever gives you a lump sum, okay, for the work that you have done. And this is the work that you already earned your monthly bonuses on, all right? So the more you do, so Forever finds different ways of encouraging and supporting business owners. So who are those who are in Forever? Okay, you can see me. I'm a real person, not an AI or a robot, all right? It's real people, all right? Teachers, doctors, nurses, engineers, security men. The beauty of network marketing is that it doesn't matter what qualification. It doesn't ask you for your qualification before you join, okay? For you to be a doctor, you have to go to medical school, at least for 6 years, do housemanship for 1 year, okay? Before you are given a license, all right? Same thing, you want to be an engineer, you have to go to that. You can't just say, I'm an engineer, right? But you say, any one of us can be a network, a Forever business owner, all right? All is simply in it. So there's different men, women, young, old, it doesn't matter. So it's not age specific, it's not gender specific, it's not ethnic specific, it's not religious. Anyone can be a part of this opportunity. So from what you've heard from me so far, what is it for you? Okay? Is it a yes? If it's a yes, get in touch with the person that gave you this link to join this presentation. The person will walk you through how you can get registered into the opportunity right away. If it's a no for you, okay, no problems, all right? It's not everybody that will do it. That will understand. You can use the product, and we have different products, all right? I just shared about some, okay? Just that we have well over 200 different products that you can leverage on: skincare, weight loss, nutrition, personal care, items, drinks. Okay, we have one of the best energy drinks that is healthy, an energy drink that is very, very healthy for you. Okay, it's available. Or maybe it's for you, it is a maybe. I'm not so sure. Well, please ask your questions. At the end of this presentation, we have questions. Ask me questions on how you can do the business, what you can do, and we'll provide answers in how to support you. The good thing is that there's always support available for you. All right. So how can you start the business? It's very, very simple. You can buy the business box. All right. You can start making money immediately. You can own and start the business. Okay, with the 198,970 or 250,720, you can get your combo pack, all right, to start the business. If you say, oh, I don't have this, it don't matter. Even if you don't have this, get in touch with the person that reached out, send this link to you. The person will walk you how you can actually start with what you have, Okay. And if you have a plan, in another 2 to 3 months, you can actually become an assistant supervisor, as long as you're willing to commit to the work. All right. Richard Branson says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not so sure if you can do it, that you should say yes. Then come back and learn how to do it later. So you can say, oh, I don't even know how to do this. Is this really going to work? Richard Branson is telling you to say yes. Then come back and learn how it's going to be. People are doing it and succeeding. You too can learn it and also succeed at it. All right. So what matters most to you? What is your dream? What is that plan that you have? This is an opportunity for you to get to know. Thank you. And over to you, Yewande.